My mother suffers from a number of complex chronic diseases, and to get the care she needs is extremely difficult.
I've come here today to show the flag for us who are seniors, to show that there's diversity amongst seniors, that the more infirmed are not able to be here, but those of us who are fit and reasonably healthy can be here today to let people know that we're people.
Nurses and older Australians are here today in Parliament House to drive home to the government how important aged care reform is.
6 of us have travelled down from Port Stephens today, which is quite a distance, but we felt it necessary to come to support the Age Well campaign.
Today brings the human impact that these people have brought to Parliament House to emphasise to politicians that this is about real lives.
I think that there needs to be a greater emphasis on quality of care in our residential facilities, and of course there needs to be a mammoth amount of money put into community care so that carers don't become burnt out.
My concerns about aged care is that people aren't aware of the low care hostels are now high care hostels. They come to us and we hold their hand when they pass on. We have the same staffing we had for low care, but now that it's high care, we've still got the same staffing. We need more staff on the floors to look after these residents as they need the best care we can give them.
The industry's in crisis now.
A greater acknowledgement of the huge burden that carers are having.
Well, I think both levels of government from past governments haven't addressed aged care as a proper process.
My message to the politicians today is walk into an aged care facility. Have a look at what these people are living day to day through.
If they want to age well, they've got to start now to look after the people coming along in 20, 30, 40 years, but it's got to start now.
I am literally terrified of how we will be looked after in our old age. It is bad enough now. I cannot imagine how horrendous it'll be in 40 years' time.
By 2050, we're going to need 500,000 more aged care workers. Wherever are we going to get them from unless the government addresses the appallingly low wages of aged care workers?
I see the future of aged care as being rather dismal unless more resources are put into it, unless it has a higher profile, because many more of us are going to age.
It's amazing that we've had so many people, 140 people turned out to sit in the gallery to make the point to the government and the rest of Parliament that aged care reform is essential. It really backs up in a very human way what we've learnt from our surveys, what we know from our consultations, that Australians think the time to reform aged care has come and government needs to act now.
Budget 2012, it must be the aged care budget.
I think the Age Well campaign has emphasised a great deal of unity across the sector, a really straightforward answer for government to deliver, and I don't meet politicians who don't know what the Age Well campaign's about anymore.